Good afternoon. My name is John Marsano, and this is Probate Matters. Well, with me, your host, John Marsano. So, I created this channel to be a resource, an educational series to help heirs just like you get through the probate process with, maybe a little less, stress in their life and a little bit more information. All of these videos that I have put on this channel, they have one thing in mind. They're put there to give you more tips, more understanding, avoid some of the pitfalls. And they're there to give you real life cases of heirs just like you so that you can make your probate process and going through it much smoother. I'll give you an example. Here's just a couple of titles. Another one is just a video like you might not be in the probate process. You might be part of a trust. Well, we have a whole video series on trust. So, take a look. There's one that, it goes through all the different questions you should ask when hiring an estate attorney. I think nothing could be more important than hiring the right estate attorney. Well, I will tell you, I think the number one thing is hiring an estate attorney, not doing it on your own. That's my opinion after seeing thousands of cases go through the probate process. But on top of that, once you decide that you are going to hire an attorney, you have to hire the right one, because hiring the wrong one could be a really critical mistake and elongate your process, make it way more expensive, and give you way more, sort of emotional stress. So picking the right attorney is really key. So one example that I have, one video, is on Jim Morrison of the Doors. So Jim Morrison actually did put together a will. And he thought about it in the terms of, God forbid that he passed away, he wanted to make sure that his estate went to his loved one. Well, his loved one at the time was his wife. The problem was he never thought about what would happen beyond that. And so he passed away, and then very shortly after that, she passed away. Well, in Jim's mind, what he had was, well, if it didn't go to her, he would wanted his money to go to his brother and sister. Well, the problem was he didn't think that far ahead because he didn't engage an attorney. And ultimately, the money went to his wife's estate. And then eventually, because she passed, well, she didn't have a will. So the money actually wound up going to her family, her mom and dad. So the very people that he wanted the money to go to, ultimately, if she wasn't there, was his brother and sister, never saw a dime. The other thing that was interesting is that, her parents didn't love Jim. They disliked him, actually. So his money went to people that he would have never given the money to. Then fast forward a number of years later, and both his parents, who never supported him in his, sort of musical career, and her parents, who didn't like him, they winded up fighting in court and got sort of equal distribution of the estate. So not planning a will the right way and not thinking it through and not having an attorney help you with that can wind up going and putting your money in the exact opposite place that you wanted it to go. We also cover timelines, right? Like what could be happening or what should be happening in what sort of time frame. And then we also deal with just the family and the emotional side of it, right? And we talk about try to make sure that at the end of the day, if you can get along with a family member and not have infighting, we'll do it. Because the reason is that if all the attorneys all get involved, then it's kind of like a divorce case. The only people that win are the divorce attorneys or the attorneys, and all the money gets stripped out of the estate. So there are lots of videos, and we're adding videos every single week, again, to help you learn more about the probate process, how to get through it more simply, more easy, and ultimately save you time, money, and emotional stress. So again, my name is John Marsano, and this channel was created for that. I'm also the president and CEO of Advanced My Inheritance. So Advanced My Inheritance was created to literally help heirs, kind of like the ones we're talking about here, heirs when they do find themselves stuck in the probate process, that if they need cash now, if they need an advance, that we can help them. So they don't have to wait 12 to 18 or 24 months or even longer to get, an advance up front or part of their funds now. We can help them. Whether you're using the channel for educational series or If you want to reach out to us at Advance My Inheritance, it would be our pleasure to work with you and help you in any way we can. Again, my name is John Marsano. This channel is Probate Matters with me, your host, John Marsano. And again, if you're interested in getting a cash advance or you just need more advice on how the funds can help you, give us a call. And if you like these series of videos, please do me a favor. Subscribe, hit the like button, and give us some feedback, because if there's something that you want to learn or see, we're happy to explore it, put a video together, and get it out to you all. Anyway, we wish you the best. God bless, and may your probate case go smooth. Thank you so much.